Hi, welcome to Moyna Bass Fishes. Today was the first day of the Major League Fishing Tacklewarehouse Pro Circuit Tournament on the James River out of Richmond, Virginia. It's a cool river. It's got the tide factor going, so you get 2 high tides, 2 low tides about every 24 hours. So that really messes with things for sure. And then not to mention all the other variables you got to contend with. So it's a whole nother added dimension, added variable with this tide, and it's really cool. Low tide is when, it seems like the low tide is when the fish really bite really well, and high tide not so much. There might be a few exceptions to that, but whenever I go to the Potomac or when I've been here or other places, when that tide gets low, just a lot of cover gets too shallow, and whatever cover is left in the river is where the fish move to. So you got way fewer targets to cast to. So it just kind of, it's just easier to pinpoint the fish. Plus the water clears up a little bit a lot of times. I think that helps because at high tide, a lot of times you get kind of more of a dingier or dirtier water clarity. And then there's just freaking hundreds and hundreds of targets they throw at. So it's just harder to nail them fish down. So low tide, thumbs up, high tide, thumbs down. All right, so how did I do today? I finished 20th place. I'm in 20th place. I had, I had my 5 fish limit for 16 pounds. Probably caught about 12 to 13 bass, keeper bass altogether. It was the fewest keeper bass I've caught since I've been here, but fortunately the size was there. What really caught me by surprise today was my primary area was a complete dump. It was not good. I started there, I caught one 14-incher in about 2 hours before leaving out and doing other things. But I figured, well, I'll come back later in the day when the tide's lower and I'll drill them. Because when I was there in low tide in practice, I did drill them. And there's a lot of water there. I barely scratched it. So when I came back at the lower part of the tide later in the day, it sucked again. I don't know what happened to those fish. They're somewhere there. They got to be. But it was disappointing for sure. So I don't know if I can even go in that area again tomorrow. I might have to hunt up some new places to fish. Hit a few that I like that have shown out. But might have to just keep rolling with some new stuff tomorrow. So what else? I'm in 20th. Obviously, I want to move up. The leader's got about 21 pounds. So 5 pounds ahead of me. I got to bring in some big bags to catch them. On the other end of it, the fish on day 3, I'll need probably like 11 and a half pounds tomorrow. That should move me, that should keep me in the top 50 and move me into day 3. So, but anyhow, I got to put out a big thank you to a boat dealer here called Propeller Dynamics. They're down by Petersburg, and I had to get my Minn Kota fixed. The lift assist broke on it right at the end of the day, so I called when I got the boat out of the water at the ramp. I called them. They said, "Come on down, we'll take a look at it." And it was about a half-hour drive to get there, but it was well worth it. Those guys were really nice. Really wanted to make sure that my stuff was taken care of. That was, that not only did I, have the lift assist on the Minn Kota brake, but, so they dealt with that, but they also asked me, hey, is there anything else we can do for you while you're here? And so the mechanic, he did go over the mercury, make sure everything was looking good as far as the mounts and the. Hi, hey, it's the Campground Manager. Hey, I've got a YouTube video going.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the Campground Manager.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, nah, man, it's all right. No, 16 pounds for 20th place.
Keep
So
on trucking.
keep on trucking.
Good luck. You had some bad weather this morning, though, didn't you?
Oh my gosh, yeah, the weather, there
I
was
thought
like,
about y'all. It woke me up.
it was like crackling,
Yeah.
like cloud to ground, like action
Did they ever
all around
tell
me.
you to get off the water?
Well, no, I mean, once they send us out, we're on our own.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dangerous, though.
yeah, I was fishing right. I kept fishing through it, but I was right close to shore.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully, I was thinking maybe that'll give me a little cover.
God bless and good luck tomorrow.
But yeah,
All right.
yeah, thanks. Hopefully, no more of that crazy lightning. It was just the crackly, just nasty stuff. But fortunately, it moved through kind of quick, and I could get back to thinking about catching a fish rather than not getting struck by lightning. So anyhow, yeah, back to the boat dealer, Propeller Dynamics in Petersburg. Awesome, awesome group of guys there that helped me out there. The mechanic, he just went through like the steering, made sure the steering was tight and everything. Just some simple, quick stuff he looked at, and so awesome. But yeah, so we're ready to go tomorrow. I got maybe one rod I got to redo. Well, I kind of redid some of them already while I was at the boat dealer, but I think I got one left that I didn't even throw. It's just a big worm that I might want to try tomorrow. We'll see. But speaking of which, the all-terrain swim jig was the Dragon Slayer today. 4 of the 5 fish I weighed were on the all-terrain swim jig. Yeah, I don't know, they liked it because I threw this top water into this one area, nothing. First cast with that jig, right where I just threw multiple times with that top water. I mean, instantly I had a fish on with that jig, and then threw back in there again and caught another one. So I don't know, they like that jig for some reason. And I'll be throwing it again tomorrow for sure. I did catch my biggest fish I did weigh was on a top water. The old Whopper Plopper put a big one in the boat. Well, like a 3.5 pounder. Nice fish. That was the only bite I had on it today. So if you're only gonna have one bite, I guess that's one to have. All right, batteries got through the day. On day one, the batteries quit late in the day because they were drained. So they got me through to today, no problem. I can see. I just plugged them in a little bit ago, and they're already up to like 60 to 70% charged. So we're looking good there. I'm hungry, and I got some beef jerky to eat. You know the brand, right there. You find it at Walmart, Dollar General, Publix, Big Lots. There's a lot of other stores I can't think of, but not only does Bridgeford make beef jerky, but they make pepperoni, regular pepperoni, turkey pepperoni, slices, salamis, monkey bread, just meat snacks in general. But the monkey bread, wow, monkey bread is not a meat snack, but they do that too. So anyhow, over.